Hey, what's going on guys? Much Sniper here and welcome back to another Madden 17 Ultimate Team sniping video guys. I am very excited to bring you guys this one today because this filter just keeps making reappearances over and over on this channel. I'm hoping today I'll be changing up the style of the video enough to make you guys still interested in the filter, because I think this might be, it might only be the second time I showed it. I think it's probably the third time I showed it, but guys, trust me, it's worth it. If you're not already on this filter at this point, I think this is just enough notice now that you should definitely be on this filter because it's so good. Before I go ahead and show it to you guys, I would like to quickly say, if you could all go down below the video and drop a like, I would appreciate it very much. You guys killed the support on the last episode. We hit well over 300 likes, so if we could do that again and hit over 300 likes, that'd be amazing. Go down below the video, drop a like, and I very much appreciate it. Now, one last thing before we get into this filter. Basically, what I'm going to be doing today is, you guys know, normally I snipe for about anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour on the filters that I show off, and then I'll just show you guys like the good snipes that I hit, and then I kind of passively tell you how much I make on each snipe, but I don't actually show the cards being sold and, you know, all that other stuff. So basically with the video today, what I'm going to be doing is like actually really tracking how much I make. I'm going to be sniping for exactly 1 hour. So whenever we start sniping, I'm going to be like keeping exact track of it. I'm like down to the minute. I'll snipe for exactly 60 minutes. And then I'll show you guys all the snipes I hit over the course of that hour. And then at the very end, I'll show you guys which ones sold. And then we'll, you know, get an exact amount of how much I made using this filter over the course of 1 hour. And then obviously, if you guys like that format more than, you know, my normal one, you can let me know for sure. And then I'll try harder to implement that format more often. But yeah, anyway, let's not waste any more time. Let's get right into this filter. You guys probably know it just when I do this. We're going to be going to collectibles. We are going to be heading down to program season stars. You can do buy now price if you wanted to sort by that. I personally like doing newest better just because I think you get to see more cards. And the volume's actually really good on this. Earlier today, I was able to just do this and see the newest ones. Now though, you would either have to do the letter E or the letter A. Personally, I think E has a little bit more volume. But, you know, once again, that's personal preference. But yeah, this right here is basically the filter. You guys might be looking at me and be like, come on, dude, you know, you showed us this filter twice. There's no way it can really be that good that you want to show it in 3 different videos. But I'm going to go ahead back out here. I'm going to head to my bids, and you guys will be able to see how many cards I bought with it today. Obviously, this first one here is the Adrian Peterson card. But actually, I guess as kind of a side note here, I completed that Legends Adrian Peterson set. If you guys remember, I got the, like, you know, card that's worth like 200k or whatever for 19k in an earlier video. And after I ended up buying all the collectibles and all the other different cards you need, I ended up spending like almost exactly 100,000 on it. And I believe the card's going for around 400,000 right now. So if I wanted to sell it, it would end up being about 250, 260,000 coins in just straight profit, which the 90 overall card that I had originally set for 19,000 has gone down in value. So I'd actually end up making an additional like 50 or 60,000 doing what I did here. But I needed a new running back for my team anyway, so I just put him onto my team. But yeah, I'll go ahead and scroll through here. You guys can see this is the best one that I've gotten so far today. I actually hit a bunch yesterday for like 200 or 300 coins, all in the span of like 2 minutes, which is like unbelievable. I wish I could have shown it to you guys. I just didn't even bother recording it though. Yeah, this is the best one I've hit today. Travis Murphy for 1,000 coins. But as you can see, just a lot of them for like pretty reasonable prices. With a couple of these, I turned around and just completed the set. For the sake of this video, I'm just going to be selling them so that it's like straightforward profit and not like the gambling stuff that I like to do. I have been selling them more often though, just because the collectible prices are like so high in comparison to the value of the cards. Like, this Hayes collectible was going for like 18,000 coins earlier. Just insane. So, yeah, I think selling them as opposed to like gambling with them or whatever is the way to go right now. Anyways, though, I'm going to hop on the filter. Let's go ahead and check what time it is for me first. Oh, actually, right away, Antoine Bethea. We'll start off with that one. It is 2:48 p.m. I'll snipe to 3:48 p.m. for me. And, yeah, I guess this is what we're starting it off with. And I believe he sells for about 9,000 coins. That's what we're going to... Actually, no. I think I saw him not selling at 9,000 earlier. I'm going to do 8,900 just to make sure that he hopefully sells. I think that'll look a little bit more appealing to people. By the way, a card selling there, I'm not counting that one because that was a card I bought earlier. There's like 2 other cards that I bought earlier that might be selling over the course of this video. By the way, I'm not going to count the profit, obviously, until it actually sells. I am going to go right here on this paper I have and mark down how much I put it up for just so I have an idea of how much I'll make on each one. But yeah, at the very end, I'll show you guys whether or not they all sold. Anyways, good start there. Hopefully we can hit a lot more though. Alright, so this might actually be a bit of a risky one here. I'm gonna go for it though. I'm buying this Marcus Cooper for 12,750 only because there's only one other card up right now that you can do buy it now on, which leads me to believe if that one gets bought, I can probably start selling this guy at like 16,500, which is what I'm going to go ahead and put him up for here. Obviously, I'm not positive he's going to sell at that, but I'm hoping, such as you can see if I go to buy now price, this is the only other one up, and it's like hasn't been up for that long, which I think means it'll get bought soon. I think I might actually be able to get that like ridiculously overpriced price for him. I'm going to pick this Glenn up for 9,700. I think I can sell him at about 13,500 right now. Actually, I think the one I just saw was up for 13,250. That's the next cheapest one though. You know what? Just to be safe, because this guy had a little bit of trouble selling earlier. No, you know what? I'm gonna go 13,250. I think that's a safe place to put him at, and I'll still make pretty decent profit putting him at that price point, so I'm okay with that. Okay, Matthews for 10,500. Yes, we got that. So I believe I can sell him at like 13,500 right now, probably. So that's what I'm gonna put him up for. I'm not 100% he'll sell because that's a little bit higher than what he's been going for. Also, by the way, this is another one from earlier. Wait, I just said that Cooper is one from earlier, but it's actually not. It's the one that I just put up not too long ago. So no, that's one from the episode selling right there. Anyways, as I was saying, I'm not 100% sure Matthews is going to sell at this. It's a little bit higher than what he was going for earlier, but I have some confidence. I can't believe I almost missed the fact that Cooper isn't one from earlier. It's actually one that I just bought like 5 minutes ago, not even. Matthews again at like 10,000. I might have missed it now that I did that. No, we still got it, thankfully. Once again though, I'm just gonna go ahead and put him up at like 13.5 because that'll be pretty good profit if it sells. These are ones I might have to re-put up. We'll see though. And I say that, and the next thing I see is other ones selling. So no, I think 13.5 is definitely a good price to be putting him at there. Cooper for 10,000 would be awesome. Let's go, dude. That one should actually be a lot of profit. We just sold him at what, 16,500? I'm gonna up it a little bit, and I'm gonna go for 17,000 this time, I think. Bam, 17,000. That'll be over 5K if it sells. The other Matthews for 13.5 literally sold 30 seconds after I put it up. That's crazy, dude. So I could probably even be going like 14,000 on those Matthews, which I might start doing. I do want to check Cooper though and see if that's going to be a price I can get out of him. Holy crap, the next cheapest one's up for 22,000. I don't really think he'll like stay at that price there, but I probably could have even gone 18,000, but I'm happy even if he sold at 17. Great for 10,000 would be fantastic. Let's go, dude. All right, so him I know for a fact is selling at 17,000 right now. So once again, that's gonna be like 5,000 coins in profit. That is awesome right there, dude. Yeah, but as I said, these collectible prices have just been flying up today, so this filter is great right now. And you know, I've said this in the past too, the only thing that's hard about this filter is just like learning your prices. Because normally there's like a MUT head and you can see like a pretty accurate price of what the cards are selling at. Oh my god, McKelvin for 8,600. Let's go, dude. He's selling at like 11,250 easily right now. But as I was saying, because there's no MUT head to like figure out the exact price that the cards are actually selling for, you really can only kind of make a guess based on the buy now price and stuff. So that's the one downside with this filter. But other than that, I mean, it's amazing. But yeah, we're going to toss McKelvin up for 11,250. I'm pretty confident that'll sell fairly quickly. There's the Cooper for 17,000 selling right away. I really probably should have gone for 18,000 on him, but it's okay. I got to check how much Hayes is going for. Holy crap, next cheapest one up for 22,000. Can I get that? I'll take it, dude. I think we might actually be able to get 20K out of this guy. I'm not sure, but we might. So we just paid 15,250 for him, but if we can get 20,000 coins for him, that'll actually be like 3,000 coins in profit. So I'm hoping, man. I'm definitely hoping. Thing is, though, when there are no other buy now ones up, like, you really control the market for the collectible even. 7,500 right here. I had a feeling I might actually get that one, even though it was up for like 5 seconds, which is normally too long. There were a lot of them going up, so I think people might have got distracted with all that. A bunch of them did just go up for a little bit cheaper than he was going for before, which is a little bit concerning for me, but I think that those ones will sell off pretty quickly. I am going to drop my price on this one a little bit though and go down to 10,750. Will still be really good profit if it sells though. Speaking of really good profit, there's that Hayes that I put up for 20,000 coins, selling like only really like a couple minutes maybe even after I put him up. That's an easy like 3,000 coins there. Cooper for 12,750 is actually crazy good. Can't believe no one jumped on that. This card I just sold for 17,000, and that sold right away. I think I can probably put him up for like 19,000. I'm even gonna do 19,500, and I think he'll still sell, man. Like all of them right now are up for 21, 22,000. I'll show you guys. If I go team instead of to Cardinals, yeah, you guys can see next cheapest one, 21,000 coins. So I think that's a very doable price right there. Probably could have even done 20,000, but just to play it safe a little bit, I put it at 19.5. McKelvin again for 7,500, and we get it, man. Holy crap. These are coming back to back to back, man. We're barely even like, I think like 20 minutes into this hour, dude. We might end up making a lot more than I even thought. Once again, we're going to do same price as before, 10,750. Alright, a lot of these McKelvins are going up for way too cheap. I even found one now down here for 9,000 that's not selling. That's a little bit concerning. I'm probably not going to buy him for more than 7,000 anymore just to play it safe, because I think mine at like 11,000 or so will eventually sell, but now seeing this one that's still not selling at that cheap, that's concerning. Man, the auction house is just getting spammed with all these cards right now. Ooh, holy crap. Crowell for 9,600. I think that's a good price right there. Maybe I forget my prices because all of these different snipes that I'm getting, but I think this thing will sell for like 11,750. I might be wrong, but I guess we'll find out. That's what I'm putting him up at. So 10,250 I think is even a good price for him. We'll get that one. That's awesome. He's one that's definitely going up in value right now. We were doing 13,500 before and selling him super easily. So I'm going to bump it up to just 14,000. And I think we should still do pretty good right there. Actually, Braid for 14,000 I think is a good deal because he's going for like 17,000. So that'll still be like 1,300 coins in profit. Not a lot for how big of an investment I have to make, I guess. But I think that's still, and you know, it's an easy 1,300 coins. Might as well go for it. And there's the coupe that I put up for 19,500 selling. That's crazy. Oh, I need to get this for 9,500. Wow, that was up for a while. That's going to be like an easy 2,000 coins in profit. He's going for, I think, like 13,250 was the cheapest one up. So I'm just going to do 13,000 on him. And yeah, that's like 2,200 coins in profit. That's nice. Here's that Matthews he put up for 14,000 selling. Maybe an indication that we could go even higher on those because I didn't buy that too long ago. Well, we know he sells for 14,000, so might as well pick him up at 11. Once again, another easy 15 or 1,600 coins in profit. We know we'll make there. Here's the Brait that we put up for 17,000 selling. As I said, sold really quickly, so that's awesome right there. Oh, you know what? We actually had two Braits up for 17,000, so that might have been the first one selling. I guess it doesn't really matter because either way, it's same price. Alright, so I just picked up this Crowell for 8,000. These and the McKelvins are the ones I might have to put up again. The earlier Crowells, I think I put them up for like 11,500 or whatever. And I think they're really only going for like more like 10,250 or so maybe. That's what I'll put this guy up for. But even at that, I'm not sure he's going to sell. I don't know. It's just weird. Sometimes cards will just start like tanking in value and there's nothing you can do about it. But then, you know, like cards like the Cooper and Hayes and stuff will just shoot up to 20,000 coins in value. So they kind of balance each other out. I'm going to get this Matthews here. It's been up for a while, surprisingly. I think I can sell him, as I said. We've already done it multiple times for 14,000. That's almost 2,000 coins in profit. I really cannot believe that was up for so long. That's kind of crazy. Great for 10K, and it just went up. We got it, dude. So we've been seeing him sell at 17,000. So I'm going to go with that same price yet again, which will be another 5,000 coins in profit if he sells. So I'm really hoping that he does. There's another Matthews selling at 14,000 there. Bethea for 6,900. That's basically like the exact price where I'll start buying him at because he goes for about 8,700 or so. So I should make exactly like 1,000 coins on that. Once again, Matthews for about 10,000 coins here. We will buy that and put him up for 14,000. There's the Crowell that we put up for 10,250 selling. So it's a good sign that they're at least selling at that price. Once again, Matthews for 10K. People just keep putting him up, man. And I've sold him enough times now at 14,000 like to know for a fact that if I put him up for that price, he's going to sell. So back to back, I'll go ahead and do it again though. 14K. Gillisley for 6,500 coins. Now this is one I don't think I've even bought at all in this video, just because like he really does not go for very much, so he has to be super cheap for me to even want to pick him up. But I think he sells for about 8,800 probably, so we'll put him up right there. That should be decent profit though. Hayes for 14,750. Once again, that's like the cutoff point for me to buy him that I kind of set. I think I can sell him at about 18,250. So I should make like 1,500 coins on him if he sells. I know I was selling him at 20,000 earlier, but there are a couple more up now for a little bit cheaper prices, so that's kind of the price I have to aim for. The A that we bought not too long ago just sold. I think I kind of skipped past it on accident, but it did sell. You guys can take my word for it. I'm not lying to you. I changed up the letter to A here just for the end of this filter, by the way, because the volume for E was not looking too good, so I wanted to get off of it. You know what? The next cheapest one of this guy is up for 18,500, so I'm just going to go for that. I'm going to put it up at 18,750. I have faith that in the course of an hour, that other one will probably sell, and then I'll be able to sell mine for like a little bit more than that. Bit of a risk here again, because I'm not 100% sure it'll sell. But, you know, worst case scenario, I think I can break even, so really not too much of a risk. There's that Hayes we put up for 18,250 selling already. Can't believe it went that quickly. Only got about 5 minutes left until our hour is up here, so not sure if I'll have time to hit too many more. It's definitely slowed down here in terms of, like, how many snipes I'm hitting at the end. Like, there was that point in the middle. There was about, like, a 20 to 25 minute period where I felt like I was just hitting them, like, back to back to back to back. But now I'm not hitting them too often, so I don't know, whatever time I started at, like 3 o'clock-ish was really good, but then by like 3:20, 3:25-ish, it wasn't as good anymore, which is kind of crazy that it was such a small window where it was super amazing, like, to be sniping on here, but I don't know, man, the market's weird. Alright, so my time's about to run up anyway, and then Nelson just went up for 15,250, even though I'm kind of hesitant to buy another one at that same price. I think I kind of have to, just to kind of ensure that my strategy is going to work. I'm going to go ahead, no, I'm going to put them up at 18,752. I'm kind of nervous that neither of these are going to sell, which would not be the greatest thing, but hey, you never know, maybe I'll come out lucky. Okay, and with that being said, it's now 3:48, and that looks like about all I'm going to be able to hit. As I said though, definitely slowed down a considerable bit towards the end here, like towards the second half of the recording. I think I actually ended up buying a decent amount here. I'll go ahead and count up how many cards I bought. Alright, so I ended up buying, I think, as long as I didn't count wrong, 27 cards. So averaged about a card every 2 minutes. Not too bad considering how much it slowed down at the end. I think what really helped out was, like, as I said, at that little small part in the middle, like, after the first, like, 7 or 8 cards, like, the ones after that, there was about 10 cards that I was buying them, like, every 30 seconds. I think that really helped, like, bump up how often I was finding them. We'll see, though, man. As you can see, I got about 15 auctions still running, so only about half of the cards have sold as of now. So I'll give those auctions time to run out, and then I'll come back, show you guys which ones have sold, and then we'll put up any remaining ones again. There are a few in here, though. If they're priced by the time I come back, if the prices are still super low, I might just hold off on selling them and just, like, kind of not count them for the sake of this video. Because, one, I don't want to have to spend, like, 3 or 4 hours, like, waiting for their price to go up before I sell them, because then the video won't get up in time. Because I think there's a lot of them where, like, the prices are, like, kind of like a wave, where, like, right now it might be at, like, the very bottom of how much they're worth, and I kind of want to wait for it to come back up at least a little bit before I try to sell it, so I can actually make some profit. Anyways, though, as I said, gonna wait for these to sell, and then I'll be right back. It'll be instantaneous for you guys, but it'll probably be like an hour or 45 minutes for me. Alright guys, so just popped back into Madden. It's actually been like an hour. I didn't mean to wait that long, but it has been an hour. So first one selling right off the bat here is a McKelvin. Now that's actually one of the ones I guess we would have put up at 10,750. So that's a good sign that it's selling at that much of a higher price. Okay, the other one at 10,750 selling there. Good sign so far. A Brait at 17,000 selling right there. Alright, more selling. This is good. I was kind of worried that, like, a decent amount of them weren't going to sell. That was the one we put up at 8,800, so good to see that. Ooh, okay. Would have hoped for a little bit more of them to sell, because there's actually a decent amount of them that didn't sell. Then we'll come pop into our item binder here. I actually need to do another cleaning out my binder video because we have way too many items again. Alright, so these two Davis are from before the video, so don't keep track of those. But there were actually 11 cards we bought that didn't sell. That is a lot. So this Bethea, I think, might be the one I think I got them confused. I think the one that I bought at 6,900 didn't sell, even though I marked it. I think I put them up at the same price, and that's why. So let's just see. Depending on the prices that these cards are going for, I may or may not just strike them out for the sake of the video. First of all, I want to get the Bethea to sell. I think I might have marked the wrong one down that sold for me, and in the end, it won't matter though. Not newest. Buy now price. Let's see. Alright, that's good. I should be able to get a decent amount. I'm going to put mine up for the cheapest because I want these to sell fast. And 9,200 is more than I was asking for in the first place. So if we can get 9,200 out of him, that would be very nice. That's what I'm going to go ahead and do. So hopefully that'll sell relatively quickly. What else do we got here? A Glen. This is the first Glen I bought. I tried to sell them at 13,250 initially. Let's see, buy now price. Well, good thing we waited. How long has this one been up for? Okay, a decent amount. So I think I just go ahead and put him right back up at that 13,250, and maybe this time he can sell. That's a good sign though, dude. See, that's what I'm saying. You kind of have to wait. Like, I think at that time, towards the end of my little session right there, these cards were all like hitting rock bottom of their prices, and now they've rebounded a little bit because I think this guy wasn't even selling at like 10,000 towards the end. So now I should be able to get the price that I originally wanted anyway, which is awesome there. So this next one that didn't sell here, okay, this is the McKelvin. I bought him at 8,600, and I was trying to sell him at 11,250. Now both of those sold at 10,750, so we might be good here. 11,250 really seems doable. I don't want to have to wait again though. If I bought him at 8,600, I can do 10,750 and still pull it off. I probably could get that extra 500 coins if I really wanted to, but honestly, I don't want to be holding on to this card for that long. So I'm going to go for the 10,750. Now, this next one here is a Crowell. I bought him at 9,600 and tried to sell him at 11,750. Hopefully, I can actually get that out of him now, because there's not too much room. Ooh, okay. And this one's actually about to run out of time as well. That's not looking too good. I'm going to have to go and just settle for 11,000 on this guy. Fortunately, I'll be okay and won't actually lose coins on it, but the profit's only going to be like 100 or 200 coins. So this one ended up being a bit of a mistake because unfortunately his price did not rebound. But you know what? It's okay. Hopefully I didn't have too many of those, and it doesn't look like I do, just from what I can see here. So again, another Glen here. This one I only put up for 13,000. I originally bought him for 9,500. As we saw, there's like not really that many up for that price at all. I'm actually going to try and take a little bit more coins here. I'll put this one up for 13,250 as well. So next up, this one's a bit strange. I thought these Matthews were selling at 14,000 pretty easily. Maybe not though. I mean, it looks like 14,000 shouldn't be hard to get at all there. You know what, just to make myself a little bit more competitive, make myself the cheapest one there so that we don't have any issue selling it, I'll just toss them up for 13,750, take a loss of 250. Not an actual loss, because I'll still make money because I bought him for 10,750, but I mean, like, I'll make 250 coins less, and I'll be totally fine with that. But yeah, we'll throw him up for that, and I'm 100% positive he'll sell there. So this Brait for 17,000 didn't sell. That's weird because we literally saw the other one sell. Ooh, okay, that's a little bit rough there. So this is looking like the price where it's gonna have to be. If I want to, yeah, 14,000 is reasonable. I could go, nah, 14,000 is where I gotta be. It's okay. I bought this one at 10,000. So, you know what? That's okay with me. 17,000 seemed like a little bit too high for him anyway, so I'm okay taking a little bit less, and we'll still make 2,600 coins on this one card in profit alone. So, yeah, I'm fine putting him up at 14,000. So there, we're putting him up at 14,000. Looks like the next one maybe are some other Matthews, unless I forgot to just check those ones off. No, yeah, here's the two Matthews. Ooh, and then unfortunately the two Nelsons. So, yeah, those ones could be a little bit of a bad sign. Those are the ones I took a little bit of like a gamble on. And I might end up having a bit of an issue there. I might end up just waiting and hoping that price goes up. Anyway, these Matthews though, I left myself enough room where I'll still make good profit, even if I put both of these up at 13,750, which is what I'm gonna go ahead and do. And I think I'm looking at my coin count right now, and I think some of these cards have already sold. So after we put these last couple up here, I'll go ahead and check. But yeah, we're gonna do 13,750 for both of these Matthews, just because we know pretty much for a fact they're gonna sell at that price, because they were really up for 14,000 is really the price this card is worth. But as I said, when you put them up for a second time, you really just don't want to be waiting on them. So that's why I'm kind of settling here a little bit. So we bought these Nelsons at 15,250. If I go ahead, search auction here, none are up for buy now price. You know what? I'm gonna actually take a bit of a jump here, and I'm gonna put one up for 20K, and I'm gonna put the other one up for 19.25. That way I can at least force one to sell. By the way, originally we were trying to get 18,750 for these, if you guys don't remember that. You probably would remember that though, because these were the last two cards I bought. We're going to put the first one at 20,000 though, so if people are sitting on this filter right now, they're going to be thinking, okay, like that's the price this is worth. Actually, I'm not going to put the other one up at 19,205. I'm going to put it up at the 18,750, the original price we were asking, because I think for sure that one will sell since there are no other ones up. And then we can kind of force that one to sell right there because people are going to go, oh, that's a good price for the card. Bit of reverse psychology there, but I think that'll work. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and back out here, and we're going to see which cards sold really quickly, though. All right, so starting us off here, as I had kind of expected, the Glenn for 13,250 already sold. The other Glenn for 13,250 already sold. So I guess that probably could have gone a little bit higher on those then. Okay, and those are all. So obviously not expecting like a bunch of them to sell in the first 2 minutes, because that normally means I could have got more coins than that out of them. But yeah, that's nice there. So let's see how many more cards we need to sell before we're finished here. So I still have 9 cards that have not sold there. I think most of them will go ahead and sell on the second try here. Maybe the Nelsons I might still have an issue with. The rest of them, I think I put them up at pretty fair prices, so I don't think I'll have too much issue there. Anyway, I guess I'll go ahead and wait another, I don't know, probably going to give these about 30 minutes, and then I'll come back and check. And then if there maybe is like a significant amount that still hasn't sold, I'll give it another 30 minutes or whatever. But yeah, hopefully they all sell relatively quickly. Anyway, I'll be right back. Alright, now I don't think that it's been a full hour yet, but I think it's been about 30 to 35 minutes. And I just hopped on, and you can see my coins went up a considerable amount. So I'm thinking things are looking good here right away. One of the Matthews has sold. So I'm going to go ahead and check that off on my little list I've been keeping here, wherever it is. Okay, we're good there. Okay, other one sold. That is a good sign. Come on, we need some more. All right, McKelvin sold. I really have no idea how many of these are going to sell. I think that was the one at 10,750, it looks like. I think that was actually the only one of those I had left. Okay, Crowell sold. That one was the one up at 11,000, so that's fine there. Yeah, that was the one. I ended up still making 300 coins though, so I didn't have to take a loss. That's nice. Bethea sold. Looking good. That was up at 9,200. So, okay, this whole front side here is clear. Okay, good. The Nelson sold. That's actually the one that I thought I was trying to force sell at 18,750, and we did. I think that means the 20,000 one probably didn't sell. Okay, yeah. So I need to go ahead and check my auctions here. I think I have 4. Okay, only 3. Yeah, only 3. Let's see. I think I know which ones didn't sell. Let's go ahead and look here, though. Okay, so the Brait at 14,000 still has not sold. That's a little bit surprising there. Another Matthews at 13,750. And then the Nelson at 20,000. I'm going to go ahead, head to my binder, and we're going to look at each of these cards individually and see if it's going to be worth waiting the last 25 minutes they have up on the auction house. Because if they're going to actually sell, then we'll wait. But if it looks like they might not sell, we'll probably just cut them out for the sake of this video and just assume I break even on them. Anyway, we'll check out the Brait first. I'm surprised this one didn't sell. He's going down a lot in value, and yeah, even this one up a little bit cheaper has been up for a little bit, so he might not actually sell. I think I'm going to go ahead and hold off on that. We'll probably cut him out for the video, because I think if he was up at 17,000 in value for a while today, and so I don't want to go down to like 12, 13,000, because I think he'll probably go back up to 17,000 sometime soon. And I just want to make that much profit. I don't know. At the same time, like, I want to make that profit. I don't know. Ooh, anyway, Matthews is also down a lot. Actually, these are all pretty recent. I think this one's mine right here for 13.7. That might be why mine's not selling those, because a bunch of them are going up for this cheaper, like 10,000 price here, which I'll actually take a loss if I sell at that. So I'm going to wait on him as well, probably. So the last other one we might have to check out here is Nelson. It did sell at 18,705. Let's check it out, though. Alright, so these are all up for about 15,000. So another one, I think I can just wait, because we proved I sold mine at 18,750. I should be able to do another one of those eventually. So yeah, with these last three, I don't think it's worth waiting around. Worst case scenario with all of these, I'm pretty sure if I just wait for the right time, I can break even. Especially with the Brait, I could probably make, honestly, I'm going to try to make like 3,000 or 4,000 coins on that. So that's really all we're going to be cutting out of this video. I'm going to go ahead and tally up my profit right now, though, and then we'll let you guys know. Alright, so went ahead, figured out exactly how much I made on every card, and at the very end of it, it comes out to a total of about 55,000 coins made. I think I did all the math right, and that would about make sense, because I think 24 cards sold. So it would be like just over an average of about 2,000 coins made per card, which sounds about right, because there were a lot that were below that 2,000 range, but then I had a couple that were like 4,000 or 5,000 coins made, which obviously like helped boost it up. So that's pretty good. You know, there's a lot of filters where I've made like 100,000 coins in an hour, though. The thing about this filter that I really like, though, is really anyone can use it, which is why I like to show it to you guys, because a lot of my filters, if you don't have at least like 100 or even a couple 100,000 coins, it's kind of hard to use the filters, because you can only hit a couple snipes. And even sometimes, you know, if you see one of those Brandon Marshalls for like 200,000 coins and he goes for 300,000, so that'd be a snipe that I would buy, but some of you guys don't have 200,000 coins to buy him, so those filters are no good for you. With this filter, you know, a lot of the ones purchases I was making were really about 10,000 coins, what I had to buy them at. Obviously, a couple were more like 15,000, but for the most part, anywhere from 10 to 15,000, which most people have that many coins. If you don't, you can go play, you know, 3 or 4 solos and you'll get that many coins. So really anyone can at least get like 1 or 2 snipes on this filter and, you know, start making coins. And, you know, if you put them at the right price, they'll sell quickly, and you get the point. Anyone can use this filter. And, you know, if the Nelson and Brait sell eventually, which I think they will at good prices too, that'll boost me up like 5,000 coins. So basically 60,000 coins made is what I want to call this. And, you know, that's 1,000 coins a minute since I sniped for exactly an hour, which not the craziest I've ever done, obviously, as I've already said. But, you know, 1,000 coins a minute that anyone can use the filter. And the thing about this filter is it's consistent. With a lot of the filters I've shown in the past, it's definitely possible to make 100 or 150,000 coins in an hour. But in the hour after that, you might only hit like 2 or 3 or 4 snipes and only make 20,000 coins. So it eventually kind of averages out about to the same place. With this one, you know, you get on it for an hour, I'm pretty confident saying you probably will make 60,000 coins no matter who you are, as long as you have at least like 100,000 coins to work with. Obviously, if you only have, you know, 10, 20,000 or whatever, you're only going to be able to buy 1 or 2 snipes, then you'll have to wait for those to sell, and then you can go back. But, you know, as long as you're making good use of your time and you have a decent amount of coins, anyone can use this filter, make 1,000 coins a minute, and, yeah, I'm happy with it. So, yeah, the new kind of thing there, showing you guys the exact amount of profit I make. I normally don't do that, but I kind of asked on Twitter. It seemed like a lot of people wanted me to do that. So if you guys enjoy it and want me to continue doing it in the future, be sure to drop a like on the video and let me know that you want me to continue doing it in the comment section down below. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Also comment down below any suggestions you may have for future videos, and I will catch you guys in my next one, hopefully tomorrow. Goodbye.